Look who's actually starting to figure out her camera settings. Mouth is so dry. I just set up this entire camera, played with the settings, got it perfect, and I'm so thirsty now. I gotta get water. I can't do this. Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dominique Janice if you are new, and I want to quickly talk to you about a subject that is really near and dear to my heart. And that subject is, what is the most important thing about being a makeup artist? I was on Instagram and I was thinking about how revolutionary Instagram is, how it is this thing that connects us through the internet, where we can just be connected to almost any type of visual art that we want to in a matter of seconds. That's amazing. I feel like there's an issue with it because a lot of the makeup on Instagram pinpoints a very specific type of look. And I feel like a lot of makeup artists, not even makeup artists, I feel like a lot of people who are trying to become makeup artists, if they don't have any exposure to the cosmetic industry or the makeup world outside of Instagram, that could be a very jaded view of what makeup artistry is. The most important thing about being a makeup artist is the actual realization that you are an artist and you're charging people for your art. It's literally that simple. And I feel like it becomes so mechanical, okay, working at a Sephora, I have worked at a Sephora, I have worked at an Ulta. I plan on doing videos about that, but that's aside the point. But working at places like that, it so quickly becomes about clients and how many clients you have. And that's a very small view of how superficial it can be. But then when you put it onto the internet, and then when you put it onto Instagram, it's Instagram does such a good job at showing the pretty side of being a makeup artist. All the makeup artists who live in Los Angeles and have already made it and already have celebrity clients, oh my god, yes, I wish I was you, that's awesome. But that's not the majority of us, and there are a lot of makeup artists, and I think a lot of people need to remember that makeup existed before Instagram and it will exist after Instagram. To just put yourself in such a small box, to be teaching yourself how to do makeup and only to be looking fierce brows and heavy eye makeup and overfilled, all of the extremes that you would do when doing somebody's makeup, trying to do all of those at once. It's almost like shooting yourself in the foot, I guess. Because when you just try to do makeup in that way, you don't start to learn about important things like color theory or face shapes or eye shapes, or just why you contour certain face shapes, what putting light in certain places, what does that do exactly. You miss out learning on why you do certain things because you're just so worried about the end product. And I think that's kind of lame. I think that the coolest thing about being a makeup artist is bathing in your artistry, you know? I know that sounded really weird, I apologize. But I think the coolest thing about being an artist is being able to have a bunch of colors and just being able to play. And I think it's kind of ironic because, in my opinion, the best makeup artists can beat their face like that, but they're not just makeup artists who can beat their face. Some of the best, what's her name, Glamgore, she's one of them. She's this amazing special effects makeup artist, but she can put a little beat down on. And I feel once you know certain, once you have technique and once you know what to do to face shapes, eye shapes, how to play with color theory and skin tone, once you know all those things, it becomes really easy to do something simple making yourself look kind of cute for the day. And I really wish that so many people weren't limiting themselves to such a specific type of makeup look, because that type is actually really hard to come by in real life. If you're trying to be a sufficient makeup artist, if you don't live in New York or LA, if you live, I don't know, in bumfuck nowhere, I don't know, if you live in some small town and you still want to thrive as a makeup artist, you have to know how to make somebody pretty without making them look like they have a bunch of makeup on. And excuse me, I don't mean make somebody look pretty, but you have to learn how to accentuate very specific features. You can't accentuate everyone's features in the same way. You can't put thick ass lashes on everybody. You can't do that. it's all about knowing your technique. It's all about building a foundation of knowledge onto what you're doing. Like, it's your career, it's your craft. You should wanna know about it. You should wanna know. See, now I feel like I'm lecturing. I sound like my mom. Okay, let's get back to the positive. You are an artist. If you can do a cat eye, if you can contour just like Amrezy herself, you have the artist touch. You have the precision, you have the patience, you have the eye. If you can do that, you can teach yourself to literally do whatever you want. So explore the makeup artist world. Maybe you really like stage makeup. Maybe you really like special effects makeup. I'm personally a big fan of both. Maybe you really like body art. Maybe you really like, oh God, what else? Prosthetics. Maybe you really like prosthetics. Like, who knows? There's a whole makeup artist world out there. And the thing is, I feel like people who really revel in themselves and learn who they are, not only as a person but as an artist, I think they really are the ones who are doing the best on Instagram and YouTube, because they're genuine. And I feel like a lot of people are just trying to replicate that, and that's not cool. Just do you, because you're perfect. And I really think that people should just do a little research and figure out what fits them specifically, instead of trying to do what they think will get them more followers or will get them more likes and things like that. Because I mean, even when I first started this YouTube, like, I was just like, what's gonna be the trendy makeup video? And then sometimes I got it right, I usually didn't. And like, then I was just putting out these videos that I was half-assing, but now I don't care. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to be sponsored. I'm here for you, but I'm just being more genuinely myself. And if I happen to use a high-end makeup brand, I'll tag them, don't get me wrong. But I'm not just focusing on the end game. I'm not just focusing on having a bunch of followers or anything. I'm just being a makeup artist and showing you guys how I do it. So, yes. That being said, if you guys have any questions about theory that you want me to do a makeup video on, like color correcting, I really want to do one on color correcting. If you want to learn anything about theory, color theory, makeup theory, whatever, hit a sister up. Someone's walking by my window. So there's an example of her slaying face. Just slaying it. Yeah, so that's one of her clients. Like, what? I really wish y'all could see how pretty this is. Let's see this. That is just good makeup artistry. Just good makeup artistry. What? Amazing. She's amazing. And I promise she didn't get that good just because she wanted to have 175,000 followers. But she got 175,000 followers because she was that good. Don't listen to me. I don't have a lot of followers. But I'm patient. Yeah, because I wanted to introduce you to my YouTube.
Oh crap. Is it? Oh crap, it is. So you got me on camera with the fanny pack. Is that how you're gonna expose me?
I'm sorry.
Could have been like, babe.
You wear the fanny pack to work?
I wear it every day at work. Could have been like, babe, I got the camera on. Put down the fanny pack.
No, I want them to see all of you. Guys, this is my Adam.
I'm not putting my face in the video.
Oh.
Okay.
You're so precious. Get in here. You're so precious.
You good in here.
This is my babe.
Mm-hmm. And?
But no, you can still like hug me. Just don't sniff me.
They didn't know I sniffed you. I didn't make a...
You did. You did.
Alright. I mean, I did make it, but I don't think they could hear.
No, they can. The mic's really
So how was your day?
It was good. How was your day? Can I introduce you?
Forget my day. Hi, I'm Adam, Dominique's boyfriend.
I want to know about your day, babe.
I just missed you.
Oh, I missed you too. Well, yes, this is Adam. He's my babe. I just did a video on the most important thing behind being a makeup artist.
Which was?
You'll have to watch it to find out.